Hello everyone, in this video let us learn about resumes. Before we learn what is resume and what are the points to remember while you prepare a resume, we have to understand the difference between resumes, CVs and biodata. These three terms look similar and they serve the same purpose, yet they are different from each other. How are they different from each other? These are the three components will make us understand. First one, length. The second, content. Third, domain. Resumes are short and brief, and they're also limited to 2 pages. Yes, resumes are limited to 2 pages, whereas CVs are lengthy ones. Coming to the content, resumes includes the gist of any individual's education, past employment and skills which are needed to the position, whereas CVs are more detailed in terms of academic credentials like the education, the publication, presentations, etc. CVs are generally used for a position in research organization or a person who is applying for research fellowship. The reason CVs are lengthy because the academicians and research scholars mention the content in detail. I will give you an example. Let's say a research scholar published 6 articles. When it comes to resume, he or she mentions it as number of publications -6. That's it. It's brief, but the information is given there. Whereas in the CVs, they mention all the 6 publications in detail. How do they mention it? What is the paper title, the research paper title, and which journal did they publish, and which year it is published? Is it ISSN, ISBN number? All these things you need to mention in detail. That's when it becomes lengthy. Sometimes a well-experienced or a good, strong research scholar or a research person or an academician, their CVs sometimes go lengthy ones because, let's say, like they have to mention about the paper publications, the conferences that they attended as a presenter and also as a attendee, and also they have to talk about the projects that they have handled and seminars, workshops, etc. etc. Now, the biodata. When it comes to the biodata is a shortened term for biographical data, which is obsolete now. This term is obsolete. I will give you one fun fact. Though biodata also consists of a lot of personal information, education, experiences, interest, hobbies, there are list of things that biodata consists of, which is not included in the resume. The fun fact is that I wanted to mention, currently the biodatas are used for matrimonial proposals. Okay, so biodata is no more into the existence. Okay, now let's look at the resume design and structure. There are a few things we need to understand. That resumes are brief, and these are the things that are mentioned in the order. First thing is that candidate's personal details, followed by career objective, education qualifications, professional and technical skills, and extracurricular activities and achievements. Okay, so now the details are there. We'll start the resumes with the personal information. So in the personal information, first thing an employer needs to know is who you are and where you can be reached out. So you need to include your name, address, phone number, email address, and website, if anything like under the heading. Heading is your name, and below that all this information should be there. So make sure this information is available and it allows any interested employer to reach you very easily. Alright, immediately after the personal information, the information that you need to include is your professional or career objective. So most of the time this objective is optional, yet it's common that you see it in every resume. So employers agree that this statement of object that you mention is helpful, and while you're making it, what you need to remember is that state the objective in effective manner and be specific about the aspiration that you are having towards the position that you are applying. Followed by educational qualification. So when you are about to graduate, what you need to do is that mention the highest qualification at the beginning, as in like you need to work from backwards. Let's say like you are begin with your recent education, and then you have to mention the followed by your +1 +2 PUC or your 10th. Okay, and also if you want to if you want to include, make sure you mention certain notable courses that you take. And also while you are mentioning about your grade points, impressive ones you include. If you think that this is not that good percentage, you can avoid it. And finally, any honors that you earned also can be mentioned. Let's say like you have given a best paper title or a best presenter, best organizer, etc. Those awards can be listed too. Followed by that, immediately after your educational qualification, you need to talk about your work experience or professional skills. If you are a fresher and you do not have any experience, please don't be disappointed. All that you can talk about your professional skills, that the skills that you have taken care to develop your profile. Certain times we will be taking certain courses, be it a technical or be it professional. You mention it, okay, and where you have taken that course, which organization has given you this particular training, etc., etc. For the freshers. And for the employees who have experience, you need to split it according to the job title and the duration of work and the brief summary of the work that you have done, and followed by that, the organization name, whatever it is. Okay. And after immediately about your work experience, you need to talk about the activities, achievements, special interest, and any memberships that you have. So these special abilities makes any individual to stand out from everyone, as in like, see, education qualifications or work experience might seem similar, but when you have taken care of certain things, especially when you are graduating or while you're working, that will make your CV stand out. So also mention, as I told you, that your awards that you received or honors that you received, which year have you received, why did you receive those things, and all you can mention. And also you talk about your memberships that you have. And at the end, there is certain times you can give references. You don't have to mention whom they want to contact you to find out or to refer. Just mention that references available upon request. Just mention that. And in case once you hire, they will be cross-verifying your profile with the references that you mention, and then that's how the employer takes care of that.